Rumours surfaced just before the pay-per-view that the Women's Elimination Chamber match would go on last as the pay-per-view's main event. Even though that never happened and the women still put on a decent match to crown the first ever WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, it paled in comparison to the phenomenal men's chamber match for the WWE Championship. Starting off the match was champion Daniel Bryan and Samoa Joe, as the two exchanged some seriously vicious chest slaps, something that would have even made Kenta Kobashi say damn, and it clearly showed since Bryan's chest looked like a cheese grater had just run across it. The man who replaced Mustafa Ali, Kofi Kingston, then entered and took a high-risk move off the side of the chains by falling on the two down below. The fourth entrant was the phenomenal one AJ Styles, who managed to hit Bryan with a phenomenal forearm as Bryan was climbing the side of the chamber. Surprisingly, Joe was the first one to be eliminated. Fifth entrant Jeff Hardy then entered and performed a daring senton onto Styles as he was laying on the top rope. Just as he got up though, Bryan managed to blast him with a knee to the face, pinning him for the 3 count. The final entrant was the Viper Randy Orton, as he stepped in and managed to eliminate Styles with an RKO as he was just about to perform another phenomenal forearm. Soon after, Kingston hit the Trouble in Paradise on Orton for the 3 count, leaving just him and Bryan left. The two had a series of near falls, and Bryan even managed to put him in a modified version of his label lock, but Kofi managed to get to the ropes in time. The two then went up to the top of a pod as Bryan smashed Kofi's head into the plexiglass window numerous times. Despite being dazed, Kofi kicked Bryan back into the ring. Kofi was then ready to leap off the pod with a splash, but Bryan managed to move away at the last second. Bryan then hit the running knee for the win to retain his WWE Championship. At the end of the night, Kofi received a standing ovation from the crowd and thousands chanting his name as comrades Xavier Woods and Biggie helped him to the back. He was so close, yet so far. But why didn't he win? Well, we have 3 reasons why. Number 1. He received the same booking as Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali was announced as the original competitor in the match, but sadly suffered a legitimate injury at the hands of Randy Orton during his match on SmackDown Live. Since Ali suffered a black eye and a concussion, he was not cleared to compete last night. As a result, Kofi Kingston replaced him and received Mustafa Ali's booking for the match. WWE intended on putting Ali over huge, but Kofi got the push instead. Thus, it was originally supposed to be Mustafa Ali lasting that long in the Elimination Chamber and coming very close to winning the match. Number 2. Heat for Daniel Bryan. Whilst he received the same booking as Ali in the match, the crowd's investment in him was a different matter. Mustafa Ali is a kid that got a chance at the big time, and don't think that we're taking anything away from his heart and skill in the ring, but fans were more invested in Kofi winning because he's proved himself over the last 11 years by having to scratch and claw his way to the top, being given this opportunity to win the WWE's most illustrious prize. As a result, the crowd being so behind Kofi has resulted in Bryan getting massive amounts of heat. Fans wanted Kofi to win so badly, so much so that they were genuinely sad and disappointed when Bryan came out as the victor. Something that really doesn't happen in wrestling too often. It was probably the smartest booking we've seen in a long time. WWE wanted fans to hate Bryan at the end of the match, and they did just that. And number 3, a match at WrestleMania 35. The masterful work by both Bryan and Kofi made us want to see a match at WrestleMania 35 between the two, as it proved that these two could put on a phenomenal match together. At the moment, it's currently undecided as to who Bryan will face at WrestleMania, but if WWE higher-ups have any sense, they will book this match. Kofi proved he was the true underdog last night, somebody who you thought wouldn't have belonged in the match, but by the end of it, it had most of us believing that Kofi could have even won it. Whilst WWE could book a match between Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy or even AJ Styles to go up against Bryan at Mania, the match would never draw the same impact as Kofi facing him. But what do you guys think? Should the two have a match at WrestleMania 35? Should Kofi win the championship? Let us know in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.